fall in love, but you no get to baba. Oh yeah, sure, sissy, make we talk. Make we and make a link you up. We get advice for everything. Information and medicine. Many topics there to discuss. Party me, come have fun with us. 4 short tips. 4 short tips for life. 1, 2, 3 and 4 short tips. 4 short tips, my guys.
Alright, welcome to 4 Short Tips, episode 5. And today you see I'm wearing suits. I'm not joking. It's serious business. I'm here to help certain individuals that wouldn't like to be helped normally. So just sit back, relax, and watch us go through. Since the advent of social media, there have risen a group of young, tenacious, voracious, ferocious, aggressive, fierce women known as feminists. These feminists have even given birth to a larger movement. These ones are known as die-hard feminists. These ones are known to some as Twitter keypad warriors, known to some others as extremists, known to some as coven of witches, known to some as misandrists. Whatever ists you like to call them, one thing you can't take away from these young ladies is that they're beautiful. And every young man, low-key, deep down in their heart, they would love to be with one of you. But just because of something, you feel you're going to be rejected, you feel you're going to be dragged. Don't worry, 4 Short Tips is here for you. I present to you 4 Short Tips to woo a die-hard feminist. Tip number 1, don't try it.
You wanna fall in love, but you no get to baba. Oh yeah, sure.
Calm down, I'm just joking. Someone cannot play with you again. It's just play.
He shock you.
Some of you already getting triggered, already getting angry. Ebuka mic is cancelled. But seriously though, don't try it. But if you must, okay fine, you must. You like and die. 4 Short Tips is still here for you. Today's video is going to be very practical. I'd like for you to meet Jane, popular Twitter feminist, also known as the Raging Bull. Trust me, she takes no prisoners. That's our target for today. And also meet Daniel. He is the one that dares to go into the lioness's den. And I'll be guiding him with the tips that he needs. The first tip you must know, which will be tip number 2, blame everything on patriarchy. Just a second.
Ebuka.
Daniel, Alpha, Fem target, over.
Targets confirmed. Over.
Alright.
So how are you now?
No! Don't try that. Don't try that. Now say after me.
It just dawned on me as I was trying to open this door. Like women, we try to act and make women look weak and call it chivalry, you understand? This kind of thing now, opening the door for you, it's like the mindset men have that men are like holding the opportunity, you understand? I feel it's just a mental slavery thing. It's just because of the way the patriarchy has made.
I was so scared. I thought you were going to open the door for me. Okay, just left you.
No problem.
Did you see that? But remember, don't overdo it. Because if you overdo it, you will look like a foolish opportunist. Just see this idiot.
What's doing this guy? Traffic in this country is just bad. Everything is just bad in this country. And it's because of the management of this country. Like, why is it even called management, sir? Everything man. Why is it not like who management or something?
That takes me to tip number 3. Tip number 3, always create an argument. You see, feminism is a never-ending battle. And it's not their fault, it's just the way the world is. So you see, many die-hard feminists are used to using arguments, I didn't say fights, I said arguments, to pass across their points. So if you really want them to feel comfortable with you, you must create that tense atmosphere of heat and pressure. But if you say you're a man of peace, this is what you get.
I really like the food at this restaurant. So how about you?
Yeah, the food was good.
What about the service?
Yeah, it was good too. You were interested in it as well. Okay. Yeah, we got into your house, man.
Dry guy, this video was the mute my mind.
But if you just sprinkle a little argument, trust me, she will love you. Just what it is.
I really like the food. What about you?
The food was okay, but this guy chef, he wasn't really on point. I prefer the last restaurant.
What are you trying to say? Not like the guy's food.
Not that I didn't like it, but I prefer the lady chef in that.
So
last
you
restaurant.
like women in the kitchen when they are being your servants and slaves? Is that what you are trying to
I
say?
never said anything.
What
like
are you
that
saying? What about the service?
Now. Oh, the service. Oh, the waitresses. They were
The
really nice.
waitresses, you don't see the waiters. You like women serving you.
Well, I never said anything.
Then
like
what
that,
are you
so.
saying? Because that's what you've
I
been
just prefer
insinuating
the
since. You
women.
just prefer women being your servants and your slaves. Why are you going with this?
You know what? We've got it to your house.
I really enjoyed this conversation. We should do this more often.
Okay, bye.
Tip number 4, understand the feminist handbook. You see, feminism is a religion. Some say it's a coven, but it is an institution. And like every institution, they have their rule books. And if you're going to be loved by the feminists, you must act like the feminist. At least so that you can understand them. The first way to defeat your enemy, or in this case, your loving enemy, is by understanding them. And therefore, when you read the feminist handbook, you'll be able to understand. For example, in section 6, subsection 3, subsection 3.1, we understand that it is God's duty to forgive, but it's the duty of the feminist to drag you to God. In section 3, subsection 2, we also understand that an average feminist must have blocked at least 35 different accounts. So if you want to be loved by them, don't block them physically, block people online. All in all, while I may not understand why feminists do what they do, the way they do it, while I may not understand why you are even watching this video to learn how to woo a die-hard feminist, what I do know is that no human being should be sidelined from doing what they're capable of doing just because of their sex or biological makeup. The Bible says male and female created he them, and he blessed them. Till I come your way next time, I remain Ebuka. Timmy, how far? That one makes sense now. I try.
You try.
You're not going to drag me for this one. I balance out.
Sure you wanna fall in love, but you no get to baba. Oh yeah, sure, sissy, make we talk. Make we and make a link you up. We get advice for everything. Information and medicine. Many topics there to discuss. Party me, come have fun with us. For short.